Alright, hey everybody, it's Blue Scat. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to another episode of Fortnite. How is everybody? I'm doing alright. So I thought I wanted to do Fortnite because once again I'm at my community center and I wanted to do something to fill the time being, so let's go. So how's everyone doing today? I'm doing quite nice. Tonight I'm gonna go run some cool errands. I see the Ryu and Chun-Li Ryu and Chun-Li skins are back. Wait. I want to go check the item shop a bit. Fortnite shop, yeah, I got it. So, anything interesting? Nah. Yep, we have Chun-Li right here. We also have Cammy from Street Fighter. Ryu and Chun-Li bundle. Sakura. Pretty cool. Nike. Street Fighter, yeah, that's the Street Fighter bundle. We got Ryu and Chun-Li. Sakura, of course. We got Blanca. Cammy, Guile. A lot of the cool gears. Lots of cool gears. Icona Prime. Oh, we got a lot of cool emotes here. Nash Nori. Hot Tubbin. Oh, that looks funny. That looks very funny. We also have Marvel. We got this. Roaring. Oh, that looks hilarious. Icky situation. Oh, it's a drum solo. Oh, what? Hey, I want these. Those look cool. Galaxy Lady. Well, I got 200 Reno-san. Cool. So I've got like 200 V-Bucks, but I don't know what I want to spend it on. Oh wait, we can spend. Oh, there's a cool hot rod. Cool car. Alright, I have 200 V-Bucks. Do I really want to spend it? Yeah. Spider-Man. Nothing. Beach bundle. Onigiri. We got oh, we got Free Fire stuff. Nothing of my interest. Oh, banana slippers, that's funny. Nike. Nothing really. So, you know what, we're gonna go into Fortnite OG and see and just play matches. You know, I haven't had Chinese food in a long time. And tonight I'm gonna change that. And I'm also going to like I'm gonna do some stuff. Gonna get some food on the way. Also gonna eat Chinese food along with the food. Gonna go to my town's fair. Kill time. You know, kill time, yeah. So yeah, summer has already begun, and it wasn't even that hot outside. And I'm actually wearing a long sleeve hoodie. It's a bit heavy, but nothing to bother me with. Nothing's bothering me. I'm also wearing shorts too. I mean, I've seen a lot of people wearing shorts and stuff, and shorts and hoodies in the summer. Like people wearing hoodie in the summer at first, it was kind of weird. Like, why would you want to wear something so hot and heavy in that? I think wearing short sleeves in the summer is kind of like a kind of like a death wish when it comes to heat. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna be live streaming Donkey Kong Country, and I'm also planning on streaming an arcade game. I'm actually gonna stream another Bubble Bobble game, but and the reason why I want to do this is because a new Bubble Bobble game recently got revealed on the Arc System Works live stream, where they had Bubble Bobble, Sugar Labyrinth, or whatever it's called, and see. think I want to put on my headphones. I think I like sometimes whenever I put on my earbuds on live streams. Let's see. It makes whenever I put earbuds or headphones on live stream. Whenever I put on my earbuds, it makes the audio more noticeably better.
As you can see now.
Oh wait.
UFO.
I wasn't ready. I'm not ready. No. Stop it. The boy already killed me. Somebody already killed me when I was about to do the audio thing. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a video. I didn't know I had a video on the background. I was watching a thing, but yeah. There's someone with a computer testing out like computer viruses. You know, computer viruses are not a fun thing to have. Not like having a real virus. Because yeah, I remember having a computer virus when I had my first computer. When I tried to play Minecraft from the official Mojang site. I think it was Minecraft Classic and I somehow got a virus. Nowadays I think they removed it. They removed the virus, but computer viruses are like are absolutely scary thing to have. Whenever I have a computer virus, I always rush to refresh my computer before any files get infected. Whenever I watch these videos, I don't really come for the viruses, and I stand alone, just come for the computer. Just to see a guy talk over a computer while he's destroying it. You know, the most common operating system to get viruses on is Windows XP because after Windows stopped being supported, it's like everybody out on the internet wants to pump Windows XP full of viruses for some reason. And I think there are also major systems running on Windows XP, but yeah. Yeah, computer viruses are also kind of a scary concept. I can imagine what a computer. Well, I don't know if I could really imagine what a computer virus looks like. Probably the most terrifying thing you've ever seen. Yeah, at least computer viruses are kind of becoming a rarity because security has gotten way better and antiviruses have gotten better. So I want to download an antivirus for my computer. I want to download a good antivirus. You know, for some reason, when I tried to refresh my computer a few days ago, it said Windows didn't want to refresh because no changes were made. Probably got you fool. And this is because last night when I was watching a live stream of somebody playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, my computer screen glitched out, and I was like, oh god. So I have to, you know, I had to refresh it, but turns out it wasn't a virus, but rather just like I believe my display driver acting dumb. I think it was because I installed earbuds. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, I can consume crystals. Oh, yummy crystals. Don't eat the crystals. They might break your teeth. Bad. So yeah, I was originally planning to play Pop Tropica today, but maybe I could play some Pop Tropica for Fortnite. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to get bored. Maybe I might play Pop Tropica over the week. So last night I was watching some of my YouTube videos to figure out what I want to make a short on. I think I've made two shorts so far. One of them was from Lego Star Wars. I think the other one was from Suika Game, and I made one from Lesser the Unlikely. Do I dare to? Do I do? For some reason, I had the epiphany to play Lesser the Unlikely again, just for kicks and giggles. Yeah, Lesser the Unlikely is a special game. It's a game where you're a dorky boy who gets stranded on an island and it's funny. It's like the funniest game I've ever played. It's so bad it's funny. Yeah, it's in the territory of so bad it's funny. And I was also working on some video thumbnails for the Bubble Bobble arcade game. Oh, for some reason I can't even break my way out. Alright, fine. I'm gonna catch that coward. I'm catching her. Where are you? No. You're a burger. I'm going to... Wait, do you explode? Oh, you don't explode any... Oh, you don't explode here. Gas does not explode. Gas tanks do not explode here. Man, this is... Oh, showed her in the kneecap there. Come here, come here. Come here. Look at that dorky haircut. Look at... Last night, you know, yeah, this actually takes me back to something. Last night I was walking around my town's fair. They were hosting a fair that happens once a week. And I've noticed that a lot of kids were dressing very skimpy like. Like, I swear, I even made the comparison that some of the girls at the fair dressed up like Tifa from Final Fantasy. No, seriously, they do dress like Tifa. I mean, man, a lot of people wear nice fashion. I saw a lot of people wearing, like, a lot of girls wearing, like, goth clothes. And I think I even saw an actual goth girl at the fair. And I've also noticed that a lot of kids nowadays wear black and white. Like so many kids are wearing like these monochromatic colors. Like, what the heck is going on? Caution, children. Caution, Fortnite children. Way to be honest, ice cream truck. Way to be honest, game. I mean, I love Fortnite, but it's just that the kids can be cringy playing it. But Fortnite is honestly a fun game. If you don't like Fortnite, that's fine. But it's not like this game is essentially the end of the world. It's just a fun little game about shooting people. Oh my god. I'm trying to shoot. Oh, is this the tilted tower? No! How did you one-shot me like that? That's stupid! I got shot by the cowboy lady. They're not nice. That's right, break that truck, cowboy lady. Break that truck. Oh, she's got a banana crown thing. You know, for some reason, this makes you want to play Super Monkey Ball. I do want to play Super Monkey Ball. I think that sometimes it's well, my earbuds are required. Earbuds are actually required for me to actually hear the game and my voice at the same time. Yeah, I feel that whenever I have to put on earbuds or headphones to actually hear a clear distinction between voice and game, which is odd. So yeah, I actually love summer. I really do love summer, but the problem is I have is with the heat. I don't like the bugs. Yeah, and what is a grueling summer without moisture? Yeah, moist air. Oh my god, I don't like humidity at all. Hey, so you know what? Last week I actually got an air conditioner, a new air conditioner for my bedroom, and the air conditioner looks really nice. But you know what I really don't like about air conditioners, especially when waking up in the morning. You know, whenever I wake up in the morning and I have my air conditioner set on cold, it's like the worst experience ever. When it's the summer heat you're trying to stay away from, it's try not to die of it's try to die of it's try not to die of hypothermia whenever you're sleeping with air conditioner on cold. Oh, where are we? Like a little Chinatown, Japan thing? Yeah. Whenever you, I can share. I can experience. I've already experienced the pain of sleeping with a cold air conditioned room. It's like the worst thing ever. I literally have to bundle myself in blankets so I don't freeze to death. And if I actually want to turn off the air conditioner, I have to bundle 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 three 2/3 of my body, and then I have to bundle up 3/4 of my body with my hand sticking out to close the air conditioner, stop the air conditioner. I honestly feel like whenever I sleep in the cold with the air conditioner, it reminds me of I can't help but think of the Ice Captain from Sonic 3. I feel like I could become an ice cube instantly if I ever touch any cold air. That's what it's like. Stop shooting me. Oh my god. I got shot down by Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. He does look like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. But my air conditioner also has a option for a fan, which is quite nice. You know, air conditioners are the most gifted thing of air conditioners are a gift wrap from heaven. They're a gift from heaven. You don't have to put a fan in your window just so you can both feel the summer heat and the fan. You can just put an air conditioner in your room and boom, you got a nice cold room. And there are also things like portable fans people carry and whatnot. I'm like, I don't want to spend money on a portable fan. I can just tough out the heat. I'm not a wuss. No offense. That guy from the Scorpion guy. And yeah, I'm also next week. The reason why I probably won't be live streaming that much is because of summer camp. Yeah, summer camp. I'm gonna be working at summer camp, so I gotta find times when I actually want to live stream. Like well, if I actually want to start live streaming, I have to live stream at the community center, which means I'm going back to live streaming at 6 o'clock again, 6 o'clock p.m. But the problem is trying to find games I actually want to play. Maybe I could play a lot of Minecraft, but maybe I might want to try and play some stuff. I'll figure out which games I want to play. Yeah, summer camp is gonna be it's gonna be kind of a drag. But no, summer camp is gonna be fun, but sometimes it can be a drag trying to watch over God knows how many kids. I remember me and my friends were signing up for summer camp, and I was really nervous of what camp I was gonna be because I'm gonna have the responsibility of watching over like 10 or 11 kids. But thank gosh thank God I was actually in the I actually got put in the after camp, which means I have to stay at the rec center, stay at the community center, and watch the kids there until the kids go home. So I don't have to have some kind of like buddy system or whatever, because these kids are just gonna be hanging out in any room. A lot of kids are gonna be hanging out in just one room, hang out my group. So basically, it works like this: like we're gonna get assigned to camps. For after camp, we're gonna get assigned to camps. But there will be certain kids watching them. Different kids watching different counselors watching different kids. And we're gonna be cycling between rooms in the after camp. And we're gonna be assigned to a certain group of like age kids. And jump on Nazia. And jump on Nazia. Oh, you took my gold gun. Oh my god. So yeah, after camp. That's what after camp's gonna be. So with summer camp, the difference is that summer camp, the kids are actually going out to other places, other parks in my town, or maybe different places like a water park, Splashdown. Believe it or not, I'm actually kind of close to Splashdown. I remember going to Splashdown Beach. It's that one park in New York. I heckin' love Splashdown Beach. I heckin' love Splashdown Beach. I just wish it was open kind of later. I remember going to Splashdown Beach and riding like a huge. I remember riding the woolly mammoth and the megalodon. I didn't even cower once. But the only rides I was scared of is the ones where I have to lie down on my belly. I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna be so sick. I'm like, no. Yeah, being in the megalodon, being in such big tubes in a water park. It was a little harrowing, but I've actually manned up and rode down them. But my favorite rides in Splashdown had to be the lazy river and that one super fast slide that leads into a big pool. Like, oh my god, that's so fun. That was so fun. And oh yeah, what's Splashdown Beach without the gigantic wave pool? I remember a bunch of kids were chanting waves, 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 and then you hear the buzzer, and then the big waves start coming. I'm like, oh my god! When you hear the buzzer for the waves, you know it's about to go down. Like, why do they have like a weird klaxon alarm for the waves when they could just have a different sound for the waves altogether? Not that it bothers my ears, but they should make it more fun sounding. Hello, Visual. Hello, Nintendo and Sonic Gamer Girl. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, Splashdown Beach is believe it or not, in New York. And it's super fun. It's super fun. And I really can't wait to go Splash Down Beach. Hey, it's Peely! I like that skin. Adventure Peely. You're a cute big banana Peely, but I have to blast you. I'm sorry. I want Adventure Peely! I think they had Adventure Peely in the item shop, and I didn't get them! I feel like such a... I feel so ticked right now. I really want Adventure Peely. I always want... I love bananas, and I always want to be a big banana. Bring Adventurer's gear. When I die, I want to be reincarnated as a giant banana guy. I want to be reincarnated as Peely. No, it's not like it's going to be some kind of weirdo anime where you're reborn as a different object. I also remember. If I ever plan on going back to Splashdown, if I ever plan on going to Splashdown again, I really want to order the food there just to see how good or bad it is. And oh yeah, I also remember the Splashdown also had this big arcade called Adventure Island. Not to be confused with that one video game Adventure Island. But yeah, they had a cool arcade game called Adventure Island. No, they had they had a place called Adventure Island, and downstairs they had like this big arcade, and they had a lot of cool games, especially this DDR machine. Yes, they have Dance Dance Revolution. I remember going to the DDR machine. And I remember going ham on that machine as best as I can. I remember unleashing my moves. Unleashing some of my moves there. And I actually had a group of kids cheer me on. It was like the most memorable moment in my whole life. I really want to... That banana guy died, right? Don't say that, Mage Wolf! Don't say that! Why would you say something so horrible? It's something that could be true. So yeah, I really want to find a Dance Dance Revolution machine again. I really want to find a DDR machine out in the open somewhere. Because man, I really want my legs to I really want to get my legs to work out of a lifetime. I've been listening to some Dance Dance Revolution music. I remember the Maximum Overdrive song. I freaking love that song. Join me for a ride, speed up the music. Join me for a ride, Maximum Overdrive. Join me for a ride, speed up the music. Join me for a ride, Maximum Overdrive. Oh my god. Whenever I think of Dance Dance Revolution, this song immediately comes to my head. I think I heard the Maximum Overdrive song, I think that might have been the first song I've ever heard. This might have been the song I've heard when I was playing the DDR machine at Splashdown. You know, honestly, we should really... Now that Konami's back in the gaming business, we need another Dance Dance Revolution game. Like, Dance Dance... I really want to have an arcade in my town, just so I could see someone play Dance Dance Revolution for, like, hours straight. I want to see people play DDR for God knows hours straight without watching YouTube. Just seeing how good these people could be. Well, for now, if I want to do that, if I ever want to see that, I have to either go to Splashdown or go to Japan. Because I've seen some crazy good DDR players in Japan. I think Stepmania is also the same deal. And Poppin' Music, it's also like DDR. Some cute cartoon characters. Look like Powerpuff Girls characters. You know, Japanese arcade games and stuff like that. These cool Japanese arcade games are not from the 80s. Man, I really have an affinity for for a lot of cool and flashy neon lights. Whether it's at a fair, like in my town fair right now, or if it's at like an arcade. It just fills me with an energy. It just fills me with this vibrant, groovy energy. Like it has that feeling like I really want to like go to Las Vegas or Tokyo. And I think I got a similar rush when I was watching Star Wars Episode 2, and they had like the chase scene around the city in Coruscant. Like the neon lights gave me that sensation of being in a like a neon city or game show. And speaking of Vegas, I was also going back to my town fair. One of the signs for the fair said that they actually had Las Vegas, and I'm like, they actually have the whole state of Vegas, but nope, they actually have a casino, which means they have games from Vegas. But got some arcade machines in that place. Dang it! So the casino took place inside the school they were having the fair at, like actually inside the school. And I think you got to be 18 as, of course. You can't gamble when you're a when you're a little child. You know, why would I even gamble anyway? But I remember being at another fair and I was gambling my buddy. I'm like, oh, I'm so gonna be not sinless for. Yeah, I've literally gambled once in my whole life, and that was at an arcade. It was at a fair somewhere. But I didn't care. I was willing to get down and dirty. Life's no fun if you don't want to get dirty. If you don't want to get a little dirty. Let's not take that out of context. Ah! Yeah, I'd never been to an arcade ever in my whole life. Not even Dave & Buster's. I've never been to a Dave & Buster's. I've never been anywhere, but I remember one time I've been to a Chuck E. Cheese. And I'm like, this is the weirdest place I've ever been. But I want to go to an actual honest-to-God arcade. And I want to see someone play DDR until... I want to see someone dance at DDR. And I think I want to do DDR too. Another story. A story. Yeah, I so want to go to an arcade again. I so want to go to an arcade. I so want to go to an arcade. I think even when I was a little child, I was like a little baby. Say what? Was I talking about is it about gambling or what's got you saying that, Mage Wolf? Is it about A, gambling, or B, Dance Dance Revolution? Yeah, I really want to go to an arcade again. And I think my earliest memories of being at an arcade was probably when was probably somewhere in a Kmart where they had an arcade. I'm like, I want to play these games. This looks cool. Blues cat want, blues cat get. I should start collecting those little arcade machines that they sell at like Walmart and whatever. I should really start doing that. Like collect those little retro arcade games. I never went to an arcade before, but you know what? You know what? That's kind of a lie. I actually went to one or two arcades in my youth. I remember when they had like I think they had like a Need for Speed Underground machine. And I think I also remember they had other machines too, but I can't put my finger on it. But I've never been to an arcade and I still want to go to an arcade. I want somebody to teleport me to an arcade. I hope in my dreams someone actually teleports me to an arcade to play all the games I want. I want a mysterious road man to teleport me to an arcade and show me what fun truly is. Not being cooped up in a room playing Fortnite all day or Genshin Impact. I want to be out with real people, real people I can make friends with, and show them how well they play. I want I want to kick somebody's butt at DDR, and I want someone to kick my butt at Pac-Man. So yeah, that's my arcade story. So I want to bounce back to summer camp again. So summer camp, yeah, summer camp. I'm gonna be in the after camp, just stand at the community center watching the kids until they get picked up, and hoping some kid doesn't soil himself. I've been hearing horror stories from one of my friends saying that a kid actually soiled on the floor. I'm like, God, no. I had it lucky, but I felt bad for my friend when I heard that news. It's sort of I also remember a kid. I remember back. Oh yeah, the Hank Hill skin, Mr. Hank Hill. He sells propane and propane accessories. Mr. Hank Hill. They should put Dale, Boomhauer, and Phil in Fortnite. What if they put Peggy in the game? Oh, look, it's Frozone. Fortnite, the ultimate crossover. It's somehow a bigger crossover than Super Smash Brothers. Like, you got characters from Invincible, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, animes, all this other stuff. So back to summer camp. Um, yeah, I've heard a lot of stories of my friends saying that they had to deal with kids who sold themselves. I even saw a kid who broke an exit sign by throwing a basketball at it. And I remember a kid throwing a basketball at my face. Well, it hurt. It hurt, but it didn't make my nose. And it didn't even break my glasses, so it was fine. I've got a face made of like Nokia phones. I've got a face made of Nokia phones, even though, yeah, I have a face of like titanium alloy. And yeah, there are kids. Give them the time. They'll add more King of the Kill. You're gonna kill what? They'll give them time. They will add more King of the Hill characters in Fortnite. Right. So I got smashed in the face with a basketball. What other crazy things happened to me at Summer Camp last year? Yeah, so the kid broke a exit sign. My friend said that some kid soiled himself. And what else? I remember encountering a smelly kid. Quite a smelly kid. I'm like, gross. Like, some of these parents don't even bother to, help them in the morning. And some of them leave their kids smelly. I'm like, God. I like working at my community center because, one, it's a fun job. Getting to talk with kids, feel the nice sunshine outside. But also, it's kind of an excruciating, kind of a frustratingly gross job. Like, some of these kids would put their hands on the floor and not even wash their hands. Some of them would just, God forbid, even put their hands in their pants. Like days ago on Thursday, we actually had a meeting at the community center about how about watching the kids. And the person who was briefing us said that one of these kids will put their hands in their pants, and I'm like, oh God. Which is why I've always endeavored to carry hand sanitizer around whenever I'm near them. That sounds annoying dealing with dirt kids. Yeah, dirty kids. Well, you know what? I'm yet to actually see a kid soil himself, or God forbid, soil on the floor. And speaking of crappy rec center stories, didn't I already mention the time that the game room actually has a sewer box that actually flooded the game room and made it smell bad, but I didn't even see it. Like, yeah, I hope this year actually turns out a little nicer than last year. Yeah, I don't want to deal with another smelly kid. Possibly, I might want to give my kid a hand sanitizer. Like it's always whenever I go outside, it's always a mandatory requirement that I carry hand sanitizer. Like if I'm gonna go out to eat or whatever. Well, if it's summer camp, if it's a time where I absolutely need hand sanitizer, it's now. To not only protect myself and others. And I also remember coloring with the kids, playing basketball. I remember when I remember first having clearance to go inside the gym closet room. It was so spacious. It was quite a spacious place. And speaking of gymnasium, I think yeah, the gymnasium in my rec center is under construction at the moment, and I hope it opens up to the public again, so I can play some basketball again. But I don't want to get decked in the face by a kid. Oh. What other crazy things happening at summer camp? What else? What else? Yeah, I remember we were watching Phineas and Ferb while we were coloring, drawing and whatnot, and we were also watching Pokemon. Another memory I watched. Another memory. I remember there were kids playing Fortnite at the after camp, and that's something a little not interesting. But what else? Yeah, During the meeting, some of the kids were actually surprised that we actually had to watch 3-year-olds, maybe practically preschoolers. I'm like, oh god. And I went to myself, oh god, this is Daddy Daycare. It's like the movie Daddy Daycare. And believe it or not, there are also kids in After Camp who are also 9th graders. Yes, middle schoolers. Middle schoolers. You know what? I'd rather be put with the middle schoolers rather than with the weird icky kids. All in all, I think summer camp is gonna be nice. And I'll have more weirdo stories to share with you guys. And thank God I really don't want to. Hopefully, I don't want to see poop. Hopefully, I don't have to see any poop. Oh. Oh man, Fortnite has such beautiful nature. Just look at this. Look at this beautiful nature. You know, I feel like hand sanitizer won't be enough watching these kids. I would. My friend tends to blow things out of proportion, and so can I. So if I were to actually start watching these kids, I might have to come up with a full dress hazmat hazard suit. I'm like, oh gosh, here we. Or like in the movie Bubble Boy, where I have to wear like a weird bubble suit thing, like with a weird the weird rubber gloves and the. Stop it! I just needed a bubble suit to last that long. They should put a Bubble Boy in Fortnite, put him in like a little bubble suit and give him a gun. Yes! Bubble Boy in Fortnite. Bubble Boy is such a hilarious movie. Bubble Boy is like the most hilarious movie I've ever seen in my life. I think I've talked about Bubble Boy before. A little boy who lives in a bubble and he makes like a bubble suit to stop a wedding because he wants to marry a girl he really likes. Like Bubble Boy is the funniest movie you'll ever see. It's a little raunchy, but it's really funny. I think one of my favorite scenes in the movie was one of my favorite scenes was where the Bubble Boy was on the train and he was on a train. And he was on a train and he was with these weird guys. and the bubble was like, ah, I'm like, who are you? And there's this deep voice guy who was one of the guys on the train was this guy with the deep voice, and he was like, I'm Clark. What's your deal? Why are you in a bubble? And the circus is for like this traveling free show, and as and moments later when one guy was screaming about how Dr. Freak was hearing a bunch of noises, hearing like a bunch of noises, the bubble boy actually jumped out of the train, and Dr. Freak, the guy named Dr. Freak, who was apparently very short, and the bubble boy was like, "You're Dr. Freak, but you're so mini, Minnie. I'm not Minnie. I'm not Minnie." And yeah, it's yeah that was pretty funny. And there's also this other scene where the bubble boy has to win $500. You're like $500, $500, $500. Like Bubble Boy is like the comedy movie of a lifetime. One of the funniest movies you'll ever see. I love Bubble Boy. I love how funny it is. It's just the funniest movie It's just one of the funniest movies ever made. It's a little messed up, but it's still a wacky fun movie. I want $500. Let's see. What's my $500? $500. Give me my $500. Give me my $500. $500. You know, I would really love to have a plastic bubble suit in real life. Especially at summer camp. But I don't know if it would be part of the dress code. Wearing a bubble suit all day. And it's not easy living in a bubble. It's not easy being a bubble. Yeah, you're gonna be living in a bubble. It's a blast you. Come here. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, I've been watching a couple of funny movies over the week. And one of those movies was of course Bubble Boy, but I've also seen the Cat in the Hat 2003 movie. That one was pretty wacky. And Cats and Dogs. Oh, Cats and Dogs. That one was pretty funny. It was a really adorable movie. Judy Bloom in the Not Bummer Summer. Judy Bloomers or Judy Booty. Judy Booty in the Not Bummer Summer. There was also Dance the Menace. Oh, I remember the Dance the Menace movie. That was from 1993. That's an old movie. There's also Nutty Professor. Oh, the Nutty Professor was hilarious. If you like Eddie Murphy and fart jokes, you'll love Nutty Professor. I love Eddie Murphy. I think Eddie Murphy also in Daddy Daycare? Hold on. Eddie Murphy is in Daddy Daycare. So that makes 3 Eddie Murphy movies I've seen. That makes 3. I gotta find some other funny Eddie Murphy movies to watch. What other funny movies what other funny movies can I watch on YouTube? It's really cool that YouTube has all these free movies to watch. Like they got Godzilla movies for free, they got weird movies I've never heard of, especially weird animated ones. They got like select movies for free for a limited time. Like YouTube has been very generous with free movies. What other hilarious movies I've seen? I think they might have had the 1990s Little Rascals movie for free. I didn't find the 90s Little Rascals, but Little Rascals is a classic. Just a bunch of kids doing weird stuff. But I remember that one Simpsons gag where Mo used to be part of the original Little Rascals. And there was a scene where Mo and the Little Rascals were playing marbles, and Mo was like, "Oh no, my favorite Aggie," until Alfalfa stole his part where he gets his face. Well, there was a part where Mo was supposed to get his face full of soot from an exhaust, and Alfalfa stole his part. How did Mo respond? He mercilessly beat the snot out of. He mercilessly beat the crud out of Alfalfa. It's like, "You stole my bit! You stole my bit! You stole my bit! Oh my god! You killed the original Alfalfa!" Like, oh my, like, dang, that was actually pretty funny yet so cold. That's such a cold but hilarious scene. Yo, you wouldn't be happy too if someone stole your bit in a TV show, or if you, gosh forbid, lost your favorite Aggie, lost your favorite marble, Aggie. Oh, how dare you! I will get you next match. Don't think I won't. I will get you next match. How dare you! How dare you celebrate style at my death? I will return the favor. I will return the favor in my favor. So, oh, cool weapons. Oh no, my favorite Aggie. You stole my bit. You stole my bit. Yeah, The Simpsons is known for having pretty funny humor. Sometimes dark humor, but sometimes really funny humor. It's about time they actually started adding some Simpsons characters in Fortnite. Like we have Peter Griffin, we have we have Peter Griffin, we have Hank Hill, we have Bob from Bob's Burgers, and now we should have Homer Simpson. But hopefully, Simpsons might be added to Fortnite sometime soon. Sometime soon. Sometime, but it's so near, yet it's so far. A possibility is big, but don't know when it's gonna happen. Yeah, summer camp is gonna be it's gonna be a blast. Even if I'm gonna get dirty, it's still gonna be a blast. But I should always pack lots of water and lots of hand sanitizer, as well as a strong stomach. So I think should I either eat lunch first and then go to summer camp later, or should I have lunch? You know what? Yeah, dinner first, vomit later. If I don't vomit, uh, yeah, vomiting is kind of a scary thing. I remember when my stomach felt. I remember when my stomach used to ache. I used to vomit a lot. I used to think I was on the door of death until I had vomited. Yeah, vomiting is like it's like the scariest concept ever. Ugh. I remember when I had an upset stomach. First, I had diarrhea, and then I vomited because I ate too much stuff. I guess I'm still one of those people who used to laugh at fart jokes. Uh, uh. And speaking of little kids and fart jokes, I saw the new trailer for the Gabby Stallhouse movie, and for some stupid reason they had a scene where Cakey Cat has her butt, or I don't know if Cakey is a girl or a guy, but I believe Cakey's supposed to be a boy, and they had Cakey's butt show. They were showing Cakey's butt in the trailer for the Gabby Stallhouse movie, and I was like, DreamWorks, why? DreamWorks, why? You do know that's a little kid, right? Like, God. The cupcake, I don't care. What? Why? Why? So this is children's entertainment nowadays. I think we're reaching Teen Titans Go levels of weird. I mean, DreamWorks will and always sneak fart jokes in any movie at any given time, but they better not have a single fart joke in Dogman. No, I think Dogman's still gonna be. I'd still like Dog. I'd still love Dogman even if they had just one fart joke. Who shot me? Oh, she shot me. Blue lady shot me. I got blasted by a blue lady. Yeah, it's really nice that I'm gonna be paying triple time, triple the. I'm gonna be paying triple time working at summer camp. But let's hope I can actually. I think I'm up for just one more match of this game, and then I'll call it a live stream. You know, with my paycheck from summer camp, I think I might want to buy more. Uh, I'm thinking about buying a new computer, buying Transformers figures, whatever. But I want to save up as much of that money as possible. But if there's one thing for sure, I don't want to save up for a Switch 2 because that console's bad expensive. I'll buy a Switch 2 when I'm a little more rich. No? Yes? Fusion, huh? There we go. Fusion, huh? I like Fusion, huh? I never understood what this building is supposed to be. I don't even know what this place is supposed to look like. I guess it's not my imagination. Goku! Goki Woki! Can I solo Goku though? Let's try. Dang it. Come on, Goku. Goku! Goku! Gotcha, Goku. Yeah, I can solo Goku. There you go. Not even power scalers can breach the boundaries of Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite feels like the only video game universe to actually safely defeat anime characters. Even if Epic actually adds these characters to the game. Wait, I'm not healing. Crystals just make me jump high. Oh well, time to jump away like a little bunny rabbit. Can't catch me. I'm not the gingerbread man, but I'm also crystal infused superpower cat. Okay, now I can eat. Wait. Yay, apples. Always wash apples before eating them. It's not like real world's not like your video games, boy. Yeah. Hey, follow me. Let's follow me here. Got a bullet? Oh, it's Solid Snake. I'm the legendary big boss. I'm still living a dream, Snake Eater. Oh wait, that's supposed to be a clone of the original boss. Goodbye. Doo-doo. I'm the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. I've defeated Goku. I've defeated Solid Snake. Who dares defeat me? I got defeated by a regular girl with a gun. Humiliating. Humiliating, I tell you. Ah. Oh my gosh. I tell you, that was humiliating. Storm Beast? No, that's okay. Hey, I got V-Bucks. I think I want to go shopping. I think I want to go shopping. What is it? What is in my price range? What do I want to buy? Signpost Pummeler. That's cool. Do I want to buy another Evo or do I want to buy... Oh, that looks cute. White Bomber? What's that? Summer of Sushi. Oh, that's animated. Leaving today. Aw. Marvel! Nah, I don't want another emote. Drawing. Get there. Battle Pass. Yeah, this is the Battle Pass as shown here. Lots of stuff. Crazy stuff. We also got Superman, but yeah, July 11th is when the Superman is going to unlock. That's the date for the new Superman film. I don't know if I really want to see the new Superman, but I just hope what matters if it's good. I just hope the Superman movie is good. I hope this movie is like a little punch to, you know, Marvel, a little jab at Marvel, saying that, oh, your movies are stinking, and guess what? And DC gonna be like, guess what? Our movies are going back. We're going back to the way you are again, making great superhero stuff. So while you're stuck with the weirdos who are directing your weird Marvel, whatnot, we're actually going back to our roots. Yeah. That's gonna do it for this stream of Fortnite. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow, I'm going to come back with Donkey Kong Country. If you hadn't already, make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, like and subscribe if you want to see more cool live streams from Blues Cat. So yeah. And summer camp is gonna be crazy. So if I don't come back in like 6 or 7 days, I might have died. Yeah.